I think I already forgotten what I was thinking of.
Oops.
Oop.
Yeah. I do hope they'll be just bringing, more and more Digimon for each game. But I do like the ones for the show, but the Destin or whatever else they can call this at times. It's good to see some older variety as well.
Yeah. Go. Oh god. With it having no real weaknesses, it does make this more of just an outright brawl. There's both the advantage and disadvantage of the free archetype.
That attack he does, it kind of reminds me of the Desperado attack from h.a.n.d, just from his wrist instead of his hips.
Yeah. And there we go, the beast spirits. Which means that we can digivolve our own Digimon into those two forms.
And I just realized we had a lot of Digimon about 69 levels.
That wasn't a fair fight. I'm out of here. Sure. I'm beat. I'm going back. Okay, there we go. Oh, Gardramon. All right, let's head to the farm quickly and get some Digivolutions. The lab. Okay. Let's see you. I can't actually digivolve to anything. Okay, ABI, intelligence or camaraderie is required. Let's digivolve you to Dracomon then. Okay. Yakomon. Well, I've mentioned him a few times now, so let's go with Waymon.
Yeah, that one actually comes in two variants, Champion and Ultimate.
And we can get Burning Greymon now that we have those spirits. Gardramon.
And that's an interesting name, Burning Greymon.
Let's see, Wizardmon. Phantomon.
Oh, I was thinking on something.
Okay, and Ogremon to maybe Tatum's favorite, Eggymon.
Really?
No, I'm just making a joke at something Tatum did whilst they were doing the Monster Hunter Stories 2 game, where every time they had to go get an egg, they would just call it Eggy.
No.
Let's see, any max ones here? Nope. Okay. Now we need to heal. We have not enough room for anything. Researcher USB, nice.
Yeah, that can be useful.
There. Okay. Expansion. Okay. And another one. Okay. And go look for stuff. Okay. In the meantime, we just quickly buy two more.
Go back.
In a second. Sleuth Secret, that's developer know-how. I misremembered that.
Let's see. Oh, another island! You can add one more island.
There. There. Add island, yeah.
Yeah. Now we have 2 islands we can use for training.
Yep. Okay, we don't have any expansions. Nope. Okay. And I think in the Cyber Sleuth there was supposed to be a 5th development, or not a 5th, a 4th development kit somewhere, but we missed it there. Maybe we'll find it in this game.
Yeah, you're supposed to have up to 5 islands, but you missed 1.
There we go.
Or maybe even 2. And
Okay.
what other Digiform quest did we find?
Capsule fan hacker. Okay, another blacklisted one. Okay.
Yeah, we can't. Okay, if we find the hacker ones, we can do them. Just we're not going to do every single one. Since good luck finding them all.
Yeah. 10 people here. Kenakao. I can't forget it. We were playing a game when suddenly this featureless thing was there. Check it out. That sounds like an eater.
Wait, featureless. Does not sound like an eater.
Round and round we go. When we stop, you will know. Can you guess who is behind you? Yuchin? Wrong. Satomin? Nope, come on, who is it? Riku? Shouton? Wrong again. You've had so many chances. Michan? Maybe Tomichi or Yuki? Wrong, wrong, and wrong. It must be Gomahai. He's in front of you. Guess again, who is it? I said everyone's name, but you didn't get it. Come on. I don't know. Give up. Look behind you. Okay, featureless in that way. And that's what happens. Yes, what is it? I think she's wondering what you were talking about. Ah, what's that? A monster? How rude. America's partner, Digimon. Sorry, you startled me. I heard you hackers use some unusual programs, but I never expected anything like this. I'm Wormon. Pleased to meet you. Erica's not much of a talker. Keisuke and I will talk to you instead. Fine by me. As much as we enjoyed listening to you reminisce, we still don't know anything about the case. Can you explain it in more detail? Yes, I'll give you as much information as I can. What I'm about to tell you wasn't an hallucination. It really happened. It happened in Eden. I'm sure you look back fondly on your childhood and enjoy meeting up with your old friends, don't you? Of course you do, but I've never been to a reunion. I don't have pleasant memories of my elementary school, junior high, or high school. Even so, I had some really good friends in the first few years of elementary school. We all used to meet up after school. There were 9 of us. Looking back now, we all had quite difficult upbringings. That's why we got along so well. Boy or girl, it didn't matter. During summer vacation, we'd go to all sorts of places together. Parks, forests, alleyways. I've been thinking about those days a lot, but I didn't think I'd ever see any of them again. Even if I could remember their faces, I'd forgotten their names. We all used nicknames, you see? Yochin, Satomin, Riku, Shoutan, Michan, Tomochi, Yuki, Gomahai. It was Kenchan, because my real name's Kenako. But I couldn't remember any of their real names. Maybe I never knew their names. The only things I remembered were the general location of the club we used to go to and the years we went there. The nostalgia drove me to do some digging, and I found the name of the club. It is a social media community and groups for different generations. I joined up and found five of my friends. The 6 of us spent hours talking about old times. One of them still lives in the area. We managed to track down the other 3 and invited them to join us. All 9 of us were finally back together again. Sitting online wasn't enough, but we were all reluctant to meet up in the real world. But these are amazing times we live in. Now we have a place where people like us can reunite. Meet in cyberspace. We decided to meet up again, but as our childhood selves, and play like we did back in those days. Hang on. I thought people weren't allowed to use avatars that don't look like their real selves. It hasn't been made law yet, but it's in the agreed in terms of use. I know we're breaking the rules, but... Relax, we're in no position to complain about you modifying your avatars. It's not as if we haven't broken a few rules in our time. I assume that's why you've come to us instead of the police or Kamishiro? That's right. I hope you understand my situation. Meeting up as children is the only way that has any meaning to me, to all of us. I modified the avatars myself. I used to have a job doing something similar. So he used to work with Blender. Then what? That's the rest of your story already. It was amazing. We met every weekend. We didn't talk about work or boring stuff like that. We just relived our childhood. We climbed trees, played hide and seek, pinball. Because at cyberspace, we could recreate any place we wanted. We could visit places we always wanted to as kids, but couldn't. Then we went back to our secret base, and the thing I mentioned earlier happened. We were playing a game where I had to guess who was standing behind me. It gave me lots of chances. It was so strange. I kept guessing until I'd said all 8 of their names, but they still said I was wrong. I thought they were teasing me, so I took the blindfold off. I turned around, and the person there didn't have a face. Okay, someone get Wormon off the ceiling fan. Why are you so frightened? You've heard this part already. It's the way he tells it. It's so scary. A person with no face. It's scary no matter how many times you hear about it. It must be a ghost. A cyberspace ghost. Says the digital monster. May I continue? After Wormon takes heart medication. It had no eyes, no nose, no mouth, nothing. I'm ashamed to admit it, but it really shook me up and I logged out without saying anything to the others. And what happened? Who was it? That's all I want to know. I want you to find out. Please, will you help me? And what do you think? It sounds interesting. You took the case, you decide. Then let's do it. Great. We'll take your case. Leave it to us. Thank you. I'll be waiting to hear from you. What do you make of it, case okay? It must be an Eden bug. Right. There's no such thing as ghosts. There has to be a logical explanation. Erica, you should be in charge of this investigation. Data analysis is your specialty. Now start by checking the recordings from when the client and his friends met in Eden. I need to go grab something to drink again soon. It sounds like they met multiple times. I'll extract some of the footage. It just looks like a bunch of kids playing. Have you noticed something? I think I know what's going on here. We're here. So this is where you meet your friends, huh? What's wrong? I wonder how they react when they find out I brought outsiders to our secret base. We're here to investigate for you. Or should we stop? No, I'll explain it to them. Please carry on. Just as I thought. I want to ask them about what happened during the game. These people are all adults in the real world, right? It's hard to believe. Everyone's here, just like last time. Ken-chan, what happened last time? We were so worried when you left in such a hurry. I'm sorry, I wasn't feeling very well. Huh? Who are they? There's something they want to ask you. Isn't that right, Erica? Who was standing behind him when he left the game? Who was it? I was so surprised when you suddenly rushed to the logout zone. We don't remember it clearly. Oh, sorry about that. Don't you remember who was behind him? It was someone with no facial features, wasn't it? It was, who was it now? Huh? What was that? It was nothing. That's all I wanted to ask. Thanks. Erica is up to something.
That kind of looked rather unsettling.
Ken-chan, looks like everyone's here. What shall we play today? Huh? Who are they? Is that a bug? I'm not a bug. I'm a Wormon. By the way, we want to ask you something. You said everyone's here, but isn't there anyone out of place? Huh? It's the usual bunch, right, Ken-chan? That's right. No mistake. What was that? Reaction. What was that noise just now? Hey, do you know these people? We promised we wouldn't bring any outsiders, or have you forgotten? I'm sorry, but I have a good reason. It was your idea. You said outsiders would ruin our memories. You just left without saying anything last time. That was pretty rude. What did the rest of you do after the game? You mean after Ken-chan left? Since Ken-chan was gone, we decided to call it a day. Huh? What was that? It's rude to stare. Say something. Also, people who have been paying attention will have noticed that something is off with this bunch. And not just the glowy bits. Erica? Did you do that? Kind of. It's just as I thought. I've heard all I need to know. Have you two figured it out? You mean who the faceless person was? I have no idea. Mr. Akao, I'll ask your friends and find out who the faceless person was. Okay. Hey, Ken-chan, what's going on? Why have you brought these strangers here? This is our space. We agreed. We're hackers. Sorry to intrude. We'll be gone as soon as we finish up here. Ken-chan, what is all this about? Sorry to break my promise. But I need to find out the truth, so that we can keep playing together. I have to know who the faceless person standing behind me was during the game was. Huh? Faceless person? Right, that's what we're here to determine. Faceless person? Ken-chan, you must have been mistaken. No, it was clear as day. I turned around and there was someone with no face standing right there. But look around. There's no one like that. It's not here now, but I saw it. It must have something to do with the distortions I saw. Huh? So everyone here now is the same as during the game, correct? Think back. Isn't there a discrepancy between Mr. Akao's account and the current situation? See, it shows them playing, just as Mr. Akao said. But look closely. Notice anything unusual?
There's one too many. There's 10.
Why are there 10 people? As the case was called. You're right. Let me see. Ryochin, Gomahai, Satomin, Riku. There's 9 of us, but the video shows 10. What's going on? Exactly. There should be 9 of you. Now count how many of you there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be. There's 10 of us? Correct. There's someone here you don't know. How is that possible? We reserved this area through the proper channels. No one could just wander in. A hacker of Erica's skill wouldn't find it difficult. And it might not be a hacker. But we all know each other. We'd know if there was someone here who shouldn't be. You've been tricked by a shapeshifter. Have you figured out how the shapeshifter joined them without anyone noticing? No. By creating a fake avatar. That's essentially it. We'll need more clues to find out more.
Oh, poor lord.
Everyone, take a good look at your bodies. What's this? Gomahai, your face is messed up. Michan, there's noise all over you. Erica, what are you doing this? What's going on? Don't worry, it won't cause any harm. We'll make them go back to normal. Did you do that before? Yes, I did it to make the distortions on your avatars easier to see. The noise you just saw is the fake parts on your bodies, copies of the child parts you used to make your avatar. What exactly do you mean? The shapeshifter took body parts from each of your 9 avatars and used them to make a new human avatar. Then it replaced those parts with copies. You see, because it made the avatar from familiar parts, we mistook it for one of us. I think that was Kenshan who was supposed to say that. But if it has the ability to create copy parts, why make an avatar from our parts? Right, it would have been much easier to make an avatar by just using the copy parts, right? As you saw just now, the copies aren't very noticeable on each of your avatars, but if you look closely, they're not like the real parts. It's why I used real parts from each of you instead of making an avatar entirely from copy parts. That allowed it to go unnoticed. And so none of you noticed that there was a 10th person. The reason I could see the distortion so easily when none of you could is because I didn't know any of you. Only someone in your group of friends would mistake the imposter for one of you. And that's what happened. You're being very quiet. You following this? Yes? Question mark. Are you sure? Let's see. If I apply noise to the copied avatar parts, can you tell who the imposter is? The imposter is... the person with no noise? That's right. You have to do some of the work. You're the one who took this case after all. Now, she did say earlier that they replaced the copy parts with other parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're the imposter. Show your true form. Of course. Well done. Now to steal some different parts and change my disguise again. Who could be in this avatar? Just like a game of hide and seek.
Oh. Side note, Marco, that's Belzemon's rookie form.
Yeah, it's the little prick known as Inkmon. Oh, it's a high level one at that. Of course. Were to still be somewhat of a challenge at this level. Should work out. Should go away soon enough. Otherwise, well, Impmon is going to go away quicker. Hey. Oh. Just barely survived that, but not that. Pardon? Okay. Okay, I surrender. Please forgive me. I just wanted to play with them. I only disguised myself because I thought they'd be scared of my true form. I wasn't going to hurt anyone. But you trespassed on our memories. Why did you do it? I don't have any memories of playing with friends. I got jealous watching them. And what should we do? What? I don't see a problem. Genshin? We had fun, didn't we? He's one of us now. Huh? Are you sure? Yeah, you can play with us. Thank you. I don't mind. But in your true form. No more disguises. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go. Okay. Thank you so much. We just took your case and solved it. Even so, I'm still grateful. We've made a new friend thanks to you. Come on, Kenchan. I'm calling you. We gotta go. Okay, thanks again. Hey, wait for me! Yeah, our job was to figure out who the faceless person was, not to drive them off. Baker doesn't have many memories of playing with friends like that. He's a little jealous of them. Wormon getting punted in 3, 2... You can help her make some memories. Good idea. There's still time. Let's hope we make lots of great memories. I can hear everything you're saying. Don't talk about embarrassing stuff like that. I can guess the type of rambunctious, crazy memories you have in mind. Oh. Although... could be fun. First game, punt the Wormon.
Don't. Also... in a way, I understand those adults want to be back as kids in Eden and all that. I understand that. I do, however, feel a bit split about it.
Yeah.
I understand a bit why, but I'm sure we'll go that far to do it.
3 new cases. Are we... We're only finding freaking blacklisted hackers here. What the hell?
I think...
I think they might be a bit too good at investigating at the moment.
That or they changed it about so it's not as annoyingly hard as it was in the last game.
Maybe.
We might be able to do it. After all.
I think there is 50 of them, so I'm not going for every freaking
not
one
50,
of them.
30.
Okay. But still more than I'm willing to really go after.
Yeah. We can do some.